Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? As always, we're back with another video. This time it's going to be Cyberpunk because I don't need my Xbox to do this. So I'm going to make this less than 15 minutes. I really just want to go over the Phantom Liberty changes because there are a ton of changes and it's really exciting to see. They've moved some weapons around, they've moved some builds around, and a lot of stuff is like really simple compared to what it used to be. Like they've kind of organized it into perfect trees now. So let's get started with the first tree. Let's go with body. Um, Now, as you can see, we've got different tiers now. So it's 4, 9, 15, and 20. So if I increase body to 4, the next tier of perks gets unlocked at 9. The next tier of perks gets locked at 15. This is the calculator available on CD Projekt's website, by the way. And then the last tier gets unlocked at 20. So those are your capstones now. You can also see you don't get any skills until you get to level 4. If you take a skill, let's say this one, then it unlocks the skills adjacent to it. So that's all you really need to know about how the skill tree works. You have things across from each other, but as you hit the requisite levels, the main ones of that become available, and you just have to unlock them in order to get those. All right. It also looks like we're going to be able to get up to level 66, maybe 67, based on the amount of points available you see here, up here. So yeah, without further ado, let's go over the actual builds. So we have the survival tree up here, or I'll say branches. It's more about branches. So we have the survival tree up here. So adrenaline rush, which is going to play into the other two sides as well. And then more adrenaline, more health regen. You go over here, you're going to see that this side is more about the shotguns, light machine guns, and heavy machine guns, with a capstone for shotgun and a capstone for heavy machine gun. And then over here, you're going to also have melee. So there's your capstone for melee. And this should be Quake. Yep, this is Quake. Yeah. And then here's where your superhero landing is now. I don't know what they're going to do about the Berserk from here on out, but I haven't seen any reference to the Berserk. I don't know if they just straight up killed it because it just wasn't good enough compared to the Sandy and the Cyber deck. I would feel kind of sad if it was killed because I had fun playing the few Berserk builds that I played. But yeah, apparently Berserk might be a thing of the past. We'll see. All right, reflexes. So reflexes lost a couple of things. Reflexes lost precision rifles, sniper rifles in both versions of handguns and the revolvers. So going up in the middle, we're going to see we have a lot of crouch dashing here. This is regular dashing. Actually, no, crouch dashing is cool. This is just regular dashing. My fault. On this side, we've got blades. And on this side, we've got assault rifles and subs. So very simple stuff. Again, the trees have been very much simplified so that you're not going all over the place looking for, okay, what should I get next? Like it's probably going to be attached to the main skill or the skill above that. And your last, so cool used to be independent, and it used to be basically cool and tech used to be the best two. Like no matter what build you went with in old Cyberpunk, you would have some cool and some tech probably. But cool now is associated with the weapon types. So in the middle you have crouch dashing, which also feeds into a capstone over here for throwable weapons, which looks like it's going to be throwable knives, axes. So we're going to apparently get axes for throwables here. That's going to be interesting. But that isn't the only capstone. Over here on the left hand side, we also get a basic perk, and we also get one on the right side for the Sandy. It's going to be more about pistols, revolvers, precisions, and sniper rifles. So all those that kind of fell under handguns and then precision rifles and also sniper rifles are now going to be cool weapons. So if you're building for those, you only build for cool, which is great because now you don't have to build so many different things for a sniper build. Like my sniper build honestly ran out of points. So now you only have to worry about building into cool instead of having to build, all right, I want to build cool. I also need to build reflexes. I also need to build intelligence. Like, no, I only need to build one thing. All right, one thing that went away, though, you'll notice we no longer get perks for power ricochets. Instead, now under intelligence, we now get perks for smart weapons. Smart weapons. There we go. Yeah, now we get this. So we have an entire smart weapon tree here. It's meant to play along with this overclock ability. They misspelled it over here as overlock, uh, which is a new cyber deck super mode, basically. And it gives you more stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. It gives you more stuff. Uh, Use quick hacks even with insufficient RAM, but each RAM costs 1 health instead, which isn't that much. See what else we can do it. And then you get some health regen off of that. Yeah, some. Ooh, quick hack damage as health decreases, so you get kind of like a burn effect on it. Yeah, they've got some pretty cool stuff going on here, man. And then 50% chance for quick hacks to spread to additional target. Love to see that. So that's the smart build. And they've given us way more. Because in the previous version under the tech tree, there was one perk that affected smart weapons, and it was literally like, let me see if I can find it real fast. There was one perk that affected smart weapon. Here is lock and load, and it gave you like plus 10% reload speed for 2 points. And it's like, what kind of trash is this? This is trash. Yeah. But nah, they've given us an entire build. So if you want to build in smart weapons, you just go with intelligence. Intelligence always felt like the right build for smart weapons anyway. On this side, you've got your more quick hack queuing, so to speak. So instead of having to wait until every single quick hack goes off, you can instead get multiple quick hacks going at a time. I think this one gives you up to 3 here. I haven't read through every single side perk, so there's probably more. And then just more good stuff for quick hacks. So, quick hack queuing, overclocking, and then smart weapons is what intelligence is going to be about in this new game. We've gone through cool. What haven't we gone through yet? Tech. All right, tech's the most complicated one because tech is alluding to some stuff that's changed. So tech still has smart weapons, right? Not smart weapons, tech weapons. So tech weapons they still exist. Now we actually get an electric perk for them. That's nice to see because we didn't get an electric perk in the previous version of Cyberpunk. Besides like resistance to electricity, but we had perks that did extra fire damage. We had perks that created poison damage, but we didn't have a perk that did any electric damage. So it's nice to have that now. You'll see a lot of times you'll see basic perks that give you vehicle related stuff. It's just nice to have. I imagine it's going to be necessary for some of these quests, or at least make them extraordinarily more easy. And if they're only costing you 1 perk point, then why wouldn't you? Because it looks like we're going to get 80 of those. All right. So what are we looking for? Glutton for War. So this is a lot of healthiness stuff, but it also has to do with grenades on this side. Like you'll see coming in hot, health items. So this is like item usage. I should say most of the time. Oh no, here we are. We see Berserk still exists apparently. So it's weird that we don't see any good stuff for Berserk. I wonder what they plan on doing with that. Or maybe it was under body and I just missed it completely. It could be that. Doom Launcher is for your. They tried to make the PLS better, the projectile launch system better. Um, the thing is, it was already very very good. It's just that you only used it for the tranquilizer effect, but now they're trying to make it, I guess, useful for the other effects. We'll see if that's good. Edge Runner. So this is about cyber capacity over here, and it's kind of a lot of skeleton based stuff as well as your cyber capacity. So this is a tree that you're probably going to go into the most because cyberware is still probably the most effective thing at raising your like yeah here +4 cyberware capacity for each attribute at 9 or higher. So that means if you want to use this, pretty much all your build needs to have 9 points in everything. So what is that? A minimum of level 5 times 9, 45? They could have saved that for the end of the perk tree, honestly. Oh no, never mind. For each, not for if you have all. So you can have up to +20. And then the end effect for this is the Edge Runner effect, which allows you to siege your cyber capacity up to 50 points, but at the cost of HP. But then again, you get this frenzy state that is just really good stuff. So you want to get as close to -50 health as you can, honestly. Or is it -50 or is it -25? Oh, -25%. Yeah. So you want to go -25% just because of that Fury state, good stuff. Now what was this again? Yeah, tech stuff. All right, I'm gonna make one more trip to the body tree and see if I can find some stuff about Berserk. I'm just looking around trying to see, because I didn't see anything about it. It'd be funny if we got an entire new overhaul for Cyberpunk and it ended up not having any type of Berserk buff. Like that would just be the most Cyberpunk thing ever. Adrenaline Rush exists, but at the same time, like that's not buffing my Berserk. I don't even think Berserks usually give you health regen, do they? I don't think so. Usually it just gives you. Well, let's look this up. Berserk. Yeah, no, it's not a basic effect of Berserk. Let's go to the ones we actually use the most. Yeah, arm resistances, defeating enemies. Well, defeating enemies, what these does. And Zeta Tech. Yeah, at the high end they do, which most of the time you want to be using the high end anyway. So, all right, we'll go with that. But I would really like it if the Berserks actually got some type of buff, because I saw a buff for Sandy's. I saw a buff for this is a car thing. Looks like it. I can't even tap it right now. But yeah, I saw a buff for Sandy's and I saw a buff for Cyberdeck. So it's really weird that the weakest, according to the community, didn't get any buffs whatsoever. But yeah, that'll be about it, guys. As always, I've been me. You've been awesome. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.